Hello, welcome back. Last time we were playing, we had Malcolm running up to the light industry here. And we are just gonna return to keep doing that here. Everything's all the same. And let's just keep working on it. Let's see if we can have that entire place cleared by the time, we finish this episode at least. That's gonna be my goal. Alright, there were a few zombies that we dragged along the road here. So, let's see if we can start working them down here. From the last episode, my voice was kind of low, so I tweaked my audio. Hopefully it should be a little better this time. For those actually watching this, I'm a little acquisitive. Are you actually interested in this content? Is it more so the gameplay, the mechanics? Do you like to watch this to fill your time? Let me know. That, and I would appreciate feedback if possible. Because I don't know what to change unless somebody voices things to change. Oh, and we've taken our first injury of the run due to some negligence. Trying to rush things along here. We'll have a chance to use that cattail jelly now. Let's see. Couple little things. That'll work. even though I have a maxed level spell, I'm still gonna try to avoid using it most of the time because I really need to conserve my mana for when I need to use it. Like in a pinch or against something strong, or I'm outnumbered and I can't run. Alright. Let's check this van out. It has a faulty engine. Has a security system. Hopefully that shouldn't be too much of an issue, because this looks like a big van to be able to convert into something that we could potentially use. Getting a car going is really good. Batteries are no problem as long as we can find another car. Alright, we'll have to remember that one's there. Let's see, we're gonna take this nice and slow in case we get tripped up by something. But I think we got most of them lured out of here the first time we were around. I'm not gonna be poking around too much through the items right now. That'll definitely make a lot of sound. There's some happy crystals just jammed in a trash can. Looks like somebody was trying to avoid getting caught at work. Okay. Dodged another 2 hits. Ah, perfect. Caffeinated chewing gum. I'm just gonna move those off of the door. Alright, he's gonna have his first thing of caffeine after quite a while. Oh yeah, and let's apply some of that cattail jelly. There you go. Ah, it's a disinfectant. That's good. It must be like on the spectrum of maybe alcohol wipes. That's what I'm probably thinking. Whoops. Gotta be careful here. And that is a runner, so we're gonna drop our stick. And we're actually gonna run. All right. A 22 revolver. We'll grab it, but we might not use it. It'll be good to know we have at least. Cloak of Fog. As fun as that would be to learn, we are not going to be learning Storm Shaper. In fact, we can't, because we are currently a Technomancer right now. Because we know Taze. Taze is part of the Technomancer's arsenal. Alright, we got a few more zombies, and I saw a safe up there. I don't like how many zombies are coming at us. Yeah, we're going to be using quite a bit of stamina to try to go through these guys. So we're just going to take a breather real fast while we're slowly working on them. Maybe we can get some bleeding. There we go. Nice and slow. I'd rather it be fast, though. Yeah. +6 movement cost. That's why we don't want to try to let it get too bad. Yeah. Yeah, let's try to swing at it. Alright. Let's go back up and pulp them as we go. The headlamp. Yeah, we'll grab that. Wish I could find something to talk about. Not that this is boring, or I am boring. This has just been the problem with my thought line of content. Oh, that one had a tool belt. It's decent for putting all your tools in, so I'll shift that off. I'd imagine for thought processes, it's, I would say, really hard to come up with an idea for something you'd like to do in a game when you don't even know what you're doing. This game is entirely generated as you're playing at all of this. I don't know every single tile that's on here. I can't make an assumption of, yes, I'd like to find a mice R blueprint, which is the scroll that allows you to learn Mojo Cycle, which is a, I think it's a 1 or 2% spawn chance and as a rare drop in loot piles. Saying I'd like to grab that or like to find it would be rather hard. What am I supposed to do in between? Just be absolutely silent? I forget what's his name. Vormithrax? That's a mechanical dial. I need a stethoscope. But yeah, I watched his content a little recently, and he was messing around in front of a lab. He was ramming a car in front of a lab, and he had a wave of zombies spawn, and I'm just watching him. He's saying absolutely nothing for like probably 8 minutes. And then all of a sudden I hear him silently say something, and I'm like, how can anybody understand what's going on, you know? I would say I fall under that same problem here, which is I have very hard time trying to say what's going on when I have zero clue what's even going to happen, so I can't tell you what's going to happen. I can tell you some things I'd like to do. And that would be getting this truck going here, if possible. And I don't think I can push this. No. Not gonna happen. Well, I think we've got all the zombies killed, so I think we can probably take stock of our loot here, and that's probably what I'm gonna do. So, I'm just gonna quickly, scrounge up everything into a pile like I did with the shelter, so I'll quickly speed that along here. Alright, now that we've got everything all together here, we're just gonna go ahead and take a flick through some of these books here. That's good that we have a book for mechanics, but we really need a book that allows us to understand the basics a little better, unfortunately. So let's just unload all of this basic stuff right here. Alright, we'll keep a few things out of here. And then we can come back for those other ones in a bit. We'll just take a few things that we need. Alright, that should be good. And let's check the condition of this car here. Nothing we need. Okay, so to get this car started, it has a faulty engine. It has a vehicle tank that's draining. We need to remove the security system. Yeah, so we're gonna have to find a book that allows us to understand a little more basics of mechanics. Because right now we're at 1. And we need to get up to 4 or 3-ish before we can really start working on the car. But we have some basic tools, which is kind of what we needed. Oh, and let's grab something for wood sawing. There was a wood saw back there, wasn't there? I think. There are a few more tools in here. I think I missed one or two that I wanted to grab. Yeah, there's a wood saw. Can't carry it, though. That's alright. We'll just come back. We'll have to go find some more books. All those tools we can come back for. Let's go unload this stuff, and then we can, go scout the edge of the city at some point. Alright, let's see what we got for food real fast. Oh, okay. We're gonna have to make another trip over to the pond over here, grab some rhizomes. Black pudding. We're gonna have to take some of those out eventually. There's quite a few of them. Let's see if I can do that now, because I have quite a bit of mana. I'm not sure if they're sight or sense or smell. Not hostile yet. Still not hostile. What is that? Slime sample. I think that's for making the slime mutagen. Yeah, mutagenics. We'll just grab it. We're not going to be doing any of that in this run. Most likely. I don't know. Who's to say? I have no idea. But I very much would like to focus on bionics and magic. That's one thing I know for certain. Just bionics and magic. Alright, got a few stocks here. See if we can grab a few more here. I don't like how those puddings are so close by. I'll have to see about getting a proper tile set, because this one is quite a bit outdated. I haven't had a reason to really update it. Most things I know what they are. Oh, clay. Good. Most things I know what they are, so I haven't really had a gigantic need to have a visual discrepancy for figuring out things. And we'll just get some sleep. Alright, we've survived for 1 week. That's good. So, let's eat a little bit more. Get some water. And now that we've got our mana topped off a little bit, we can try to hit up the city over there. I wonder what that is over there. Speedway. Is that like a racing track or something? I'm not sure. Well, we can make our way down to the town over here. And we're just gonna try to hit up that closest house right on the right on the end right there. Wild dog. That's not good. So I'm just gonna drop our spear real fast. Gonna start running. It is way faster than us. Okay. And we're just going to be looking around a little bit because that spell makes a little bit of sound, so if we get jumped... Whoa! Why is everything bright? Is that because of the half moon? There's a lot of stuff around. Is it blinded? What happened? Well, I'm not sure, but this looks like I might be in a pickle. Alright, let's see. So we've got some hordes around here. I think we might have to pull back. That would probably be for the best bet, so I'm just going to start running. I don't know why nothing can see me yet. What is going on? Is that because it's still morning? Well, if that is the case, I think I might have gotten... I think I just might have gotten lucky here. My long stick is damaged. Okay, that's fine. What is our spears at? Piercing is... Okay, it's just under piercing weapons. Okay. Getting our spears up is good, because if we end up finding a Biomancer book with the spell that gives us the bone spear, it's really good. That is if we find one, which there is no guarantee, much like with everything in this game. But we'll take out one. Zombie and a panic person. It's just one. Whoa. How did you move twice in one turn? There we go. Not the bees! Wow, they're really far away from their hive. Seems like it's bleeding too, which is good. Leather backpack, alcohol wipes. I would like to take those, but they are going to be very cumbersome to move across the ground. Let's see, how long does that take to walk? Just an extra second, that's fine. We'll just walk these back. It must be like the phases of the moon. That's why it's going bright and dark like that. Another person? Okay. Felita, Benedict? What are you doing here? I have a job for you. Anyone who dies gets backup. Record all weather patterns leading up to the outbreak. Check the news station. So is that just somebody else sitting here? Oh, it is. Huh. Okay, so they must have just wandered in. That's good. So that's another person we can potentially recruit into our shelter once we have it all available. Okay. So I'm thinking where we go from here is we check the roads, any available nearby roads for cars. That'd probably be the best thing we can do right now. Let's just clean up our wounds a little bit here so we can have them heal just a tiny bit faster, even though they're probably only not that I forget what I was even saying. Wow. Focus too much hard on what I'm doing, and it's really hard to multitask and talk. This is all still new to me, so cut me some slack. Looks like there's a horde right there against the road. There's another Yule Cat. We're just gonna skirt around that. There's another horde. Looks like that's the end of the railroad right there. So we're just gonna be looking for some cars. See what we can find. Oh boy, some aphids. They'd have honeydew near there, but... Oh yes, I forgot. I need to turn on my, couple of my bionics. I almost forgot. Since it's been a while, it's probably a good idea I leave that on. Okay. No fish cleaning or dishwashing. Okay, it's probably just dirty water, but that's good to know that's here. Callaway Trail. So it's a trail end with a water pump on it. Alright, and we'll keep trying to check to see if we can find a car here. We can maybe cut through the forest. There's a Migo tower right there. We can maybe cut through the forest right here and then run up this way. Hopefully there's no Migo scouts, because those are quite a pain to be near. Oh, there's a vehicle. It looks like a wreck. It's a shooting brake. Unfortunate. Feral High Earth Shaper. That does not look good. But they might have some spells or something? I'm not sure. Should I try to take it on? I could try. Can shoot through walls. And I know it can't, at least. Right? That can shoot through walls? Yeah, can be cast through walls. Yeah, I could try. Yeah, let's go for it. As long as I keep line of sight here. Claps both hands in the air and shouts at you. Yeah, well, that means absolutely nothing, because you just died like that. Let's see what goodies they had on them, shall we? Oh, and there's a vehicle right here. V6 Sports Coupe. Good vehicle tank. Has a faulty engine. Looks like somebody lit a fire right there. Locked door. We don't have knock yet, so we're not going to be doing any door opening now. So we're just going to climb this fence. Strawberry bushes. Is that weed? Bee balm. And chamomile. That's also locked, so we'll just climb through the window. A wand of magic missile. Item casts at level 5. So that's terrible. That means it does like 20 damage. Which is pretty bad. Magitech Illustrated. Oh, let's see what that can hold, huh? Scroll of Electric Arts. Storm Shaper. Is this another Storm Shaper item? I hope it's not. Let's check this one. Needs Mechanics 3. I can use it to make a few things, but we're not going to be doing any of the crafting just yet. We're just looking for a car right now. A car or the books to learn the skill for it. There we go, under the hood. That's perfect. And that's another Earth Shaper. We can't learn Earth Shaper. That's the one we're not going to be learning, which kind of sucks. Oh, Cat's Grace. We can learn that one, though. Wand of Fireball. Popular mechanics. That's good too. Found like the cooped up wizard who went crazy in their cabin. Oh, and a whisk flower. That's good. That gives you, if I remember correctly, I think that gives you 1 to all stats. And makes you just a little faster. Oh, and it has he has mercury on him. Well, we'll smash him up real fast. Ah, and we got some food. So is there anything that's about to go bad here? Some jam. We'll just eat that and top off. I think we can probably chill out here too. Flask of Ogre Strength. I think we could probably make this a temporary home here. Because this place looks good. I like this spot. Looks like there's a back shed, or an outside area. So let's check these books. Purification potion, flu shot. What did that say? Purified meat. Okay, so that looks just for a few things. Alright, that can bring mechanics to 1. That can bring it to 3. So we can sit here and potentially get our mechanics to 3, and then use this to get our mechanics to 4, I think? I'm not sure. Maybe it's mechanics 3 for the recipes. Well, let's see. If we have enough stuff here, we can just sit here for quite a while. Let's see if that camp trail over there has a water source, because the other one did. Did it? It has water in a toilet. Is there swamps nearby? No, there isn't. Solar suitcase. Trail guide. That'll be good for marking off the trails. There we go. I think we might be able to stay here for a little bit. I can dig a pit and just cook water here. I think they have cooking utensils. Do they? I hope they do. Pressure cooker. Yeah, it has boiling quality. Okay. I think I might be able to do something there with it. And this is a cabin. Ah, and it does have a fireplace. That's great. That means I can use it for cooking. Okay, so we have food set. I can purify water from the stuff that's over in the toilet over there. So yeah, let's do it. Let's get our mechanics up, shall we? I'm trying to think about a thing for fuel here. I do have a tree chunk. I don't have an axe though, which is kind of unfortunate. I can probably take a rock. Maybe I can bash down that door. Hopefully there's like an axe or something behind it. Actually, is there a long... Yes, there is a long stick over there. Need a tool with cutting. I don't know if there's any cooking utensils here. No, I don't think there is, which is very unfortunate. Literally no knives. Is this person insane? Imagine not living with a knife. Well, let's see. Is there something else I can use? Piece of hardened wood. Can I use this stick? I might be able to use this. Oh, that'll work. Ah, there's water in here already. Perfect. No need to light a fire now. Hopefully there's water in here. No. Wait, is it empty? No, it's empty. That's really unfortunate. At least I can use it to hold water. Set it up right there. But still, I need something to, I need something to light a fire. Let me do some thinking here. Okay, so if I think I get my survival up to, 2, I should be able to make a, fire drill, if I remember correctly. Good, and that's from the trail guide. So, let's just, pick through some plants there. Oh, did I get... No. So I need to grab a few more here. We should be good to go. Alright, my survival's gone up to 2, so let me check, there we go, bow fire drill and pump fire. So I'm gonna need some string of some kind, a stick, and a splintered wood. And I need a tool with cutting. Which is very unfortunate, because that means we're still gonna need to find a sharp rock. I think we might be able to nap one. I haven't actually had the opportunity to make a sharp rock. Yeah, I need a flaking rock. It's gonna take a while. Alright. So I saw some flaking rocks back there, so let's see if we can nap a rock. We're gonna have to go back to that cabin over there. What is that? Funnel cap. Big mushroom. So we're just gonna drop all these books on the table right here. Just because it's taking up a lot of inventory space. There we go. Can't take water out of a bird bath. What a scam. Alright, where did we see a flaking rock? Over at the bottom here. Let's grab a regular rock too while we're at it. Demon spiderlings. Man, they are all over the place, man. Let's not mess with them. Alright, let's do that over here out of a sight line. Let's make a sharp rock. Alright, now we have a sharp rock. So we can only do this with the bowfire drill. Alright, so string, that's fine. We have curtains, a stick, and splintered wood. Okay. How do we... Let's see, I gotta remember how to do this here. Okay, so I can't do it like that, so I'm gonna need, I think I might be able to just break a chair here. So let's do that real fast. Oh wait, no, we got some splintered wood over here. Let's just grab all this stuff. So used to making a giant pile of items. Alright. Just do that right there. And then we need the cordage. So which window do we want to take out? There's this right here already. There we go, long string. There we go. Alright, let's make that real fast. Okay, and then this requires, do we need notched plank or notched stick? Okay. Alright, now we need the wood to fill that in. So let's break down this let's break down this fence. We can get a lot of planks this way, but preferably I would like to use this tree trunk. Tree trunk. Oh, right. I forgot how the how that works. It's not classified as a log yet. You have to hew it into different pieces, so I need like an axe for that. So, I guess what we're going to do is use some planks then. Which is unfortunate. Though it's fine. Alright, so I forget how much wood we're going to need in here. Pointy stick. We're not going to use that. So I'm just going to throw like, I don't know, 3 to start off with. Alright. Alright, we're just going to make a bunch of clean water. Alright, that'll work. Our focus is fairly low, so let's just go ahead and just get some sleep. Focus helps contribute towards your spell casting for, I would say, most spells, and for learning in general. So if you have low focus and you're reading a bunch, it's going to be really bad for just studying in general. And we have all this stuff to come back to later, which is good. Alright, brought it up to 3. Now this can bring my mechanics up to 5, which is great. So, we're just going to read a bunch. And we're just going to eat some of the old food here. Looks like that fruit jam went bad. We have some bird eggs here. Is there a... Oh, right, we have the, yeah, we can just use that. Alright. What do we need to make scrambled eggs? Oh, our fire went out. That would explain it. So let's just light that up again. And then we'll make our eggs. Just seeing what the difference is. So it looks like it's about, wait, the eggs are rotten? Oh, they're rotten. Oh, well, I just lit that fire for no reason then. That's unfortunate. Okay. Well, I guess we'll eat whatever else we have here. So, 1 season... That's fine, we'll just eat the cheese. And that would be really bad towards focus. Oh, our focus is really bad already. It's alright, just eat all the mustard. Just guzzle an entire bottle. Guzzle an entire bottle of mustard. Alright, we're just gonna be continuing studying our mechanics and preferably getting up to 4, maybe 5. I forget what the skill requirements are for certain fixings on some cars, because for faulty things and like fixing gas, and for fixing gas tanks, it can be quite extraneous on how many levels you actually need. Alright, I think this will be at a good stopping place. The next time we come back, we'll probably work on getting a car fixed, because a car is usually the easiest way to move around. We may end up just driving straight through zombies and build a super tank, because we got 2 light industries we can take parts from, so that might help us out quite a bit, because we're going to need quite a bit of fuel and acetylene torches and welding rods and stuff like that to fix up a car. I don't really use cars all that much, so I'll see you in the next episode. Thanks for watching.